Here's the real deal with the Iceman here today on this Monday, and yeah, it is January 16th. And you know something? The death of Jimmy Snuka sort of like I think it hit a lot of wrestling fans in a way to make you go back and think about the past a little bit and think about in his heyday when he wrestled and everything that he did contribute to the world of professional wrestling. Look up his history in professional wrestling. Look at where he's been, what he did, what he accomplished. And here's my point. You go back, go to Wikipedia, go anywhere. Look at the history of Jimmy Superfly Snuka in his wrestling days. Look at what he had accomplished. You will see him being involved in so many territories, so many different wrestling promotions. I mean, it's overwhelming to read them all. It really is. I mean, there are so many. Off the top of my head, there are so many. I couldn't even spiel them off. Here's my point. That is when wrestling was great. It really was. Because that's when there was that big circle of everybody involved in the same thing. Now we got a little circle involved in one thing, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I was reading up on a lot of stuff about Jimmy Snuka. A lot of stuff I learned that I didn't know, you know. I knew that he was an AWA champion for one time. Obviously, I knew he was with the old WWF. He was involved in a few different stints, but he never got nowhere. They just didn't allow it, and that was back, you know, when you had Backlund, you had Bruno Sammartino. Championships titles didn't change. But there was other belts that could have changed, but they never offered them to Jimmy Snuka. So he went down south, he went out Midwest, he went everywhere. He went to Japan. He did a lot of stuff. But read up on Jimmy Superfly Snuka's history and see what he's accomplished everywhere he's been. It doesn't matter if he didn't do anything here in the Northeast. It don't matter. But look everywhere else where he's gone. And it'll go to show you what was out there at one time. What made wrestling great. It was all the components everywhere all around the world that made the world of professional wrestling great. We don't have that no more. We really don't have that no more. Vince McMahon is really soaking up every single talent he can find. It doesn't matter whether it's from people under contract from Ring of Honor or from TNA or from New Japan Pro Wrestling. It don't matter. He's finding a way because the ego of Vince McMahon, after he solely believes he destroyed WCW. He did not destroy WCW. Eric Bischoff was a big part of WCW going down. It was Eric Bischoff and what they were doing, the money, the ego. His head was swelled. Eric Bischoff made WCW great from a great NWA promotion. He emerged it to bigger heights with TV deals on the Turner Broadcasting Network. But he also destroyed it as well. So Vince can't take credit of killing off WCW because essentially WCW killed themselves off. They really did. But the point of the matter is there are all these other wrestling promotions out there. And that's when it was fun wrestling. You ask anybody at my age era or even younger that watch a lot of other wrestling promotions throughout the country, they'll tell you without a shadow of a doubt, with all those wrestling promotions out there, wrestling was far much better. And with all that being surrounded with a nucleus, any superstar from any different wrestling promotion, if they ever decided to jump ship, could go to another promotion and make that promotion better. Now you don't have that. Now you don't have that. You have the major promotion of WWE. You have the minor promotions of Ring of Honor, TNA Wrestling, even if Global Force is still around, House of Hardcore, CCW. These are all little tiny promotions that are solely now little promotions. Whereas in the heyday, these promotions could have been something bigger. But anyway, check out Jimmy Superfly Snuka and what he accomplished, and see where he's been. And that will open your eyes to where wrestling used to be compared to what it is now. If you just grow up and you're a young individual, this is all you know. But being old school like myself and Andre Corbeil and Big Ray and the Geminis and the Boston fans of the world, we knew more. We saw more. We have a little bit more to offer. Whether you want to listen to it or not, it's the plain facts. Check it out. Go to Wikipedia and read up on Jimmy Superfly Snuka and read his accomplishments. And then you'll see all those promotions where he had, some sort of accomplishment. There's tons of them. Believe me, there's tons of them. You'll be amazed. It's the Iceman. Peace out.